Hey, peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. It's the kid once again. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Hope everybody's in a good space. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's encouraged. Um, Hope everybody's continuing to seek enlightenment um, in your daily life because it's not easy. I am in the room. I do have the mic on. You can see it. I'm not showing my face because my face look kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Um, it's a result of something that happened to me um, a long time ago. Um, Something that was beyond my control. Something that is now, as I'm told, it is attached to my DNA. And that is the game, right? It's embarrassing, but it's embarrassing in a matrix sense, right? Because it's not something that I chose to have itself attached to my DNA, right? But I'm going to tell you this to the chosen ones, to the people that are trying their best in this life. So if you see me wearing a mask, that's why, all right? Because I don't want that to represent who I am or what I am. All right, but I do want to say this to the chosen ones, the people that are trying to live their best lives. You have to understand that these Nephilim, these fallen angels, these aliens, these beings, right? They have seen your future. Let me say that again. They have seen your future. A lot of them have seen your future, and just like I said, oh, excuse me for a belt. I just ate some grapes. Excuse me for burping. Or for belching, I should say. Um, Man, I don't want to drift off from what I'm saying. They have already seen you. They've already seen your future, right? So this is where your time travel thing comes into play. They will then go into the past to do things to affect your future. I hope you understand what I'm saying. This is how they utilize the time travel stuff. All right. I'm being very, very real, folks. Listen, what's going to happen to them? It's like I said, it is in stone. There is no changing what is going to happen to them. The Most High is not going to change his mind. It is in stone. These fallen angels, Nephilim, children of fallen angels, children of Nephilim. All right. So just so you guys know, all right. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. All right, so you have your Nibiru, right? The Nibiru, I showed you the planet. Nibiru is your parents, the fallen angel parents. The custodians would then be your children of the fallen angels, right? And then the Anunnaki would then be the grandchildren of the Nibiru people, all right? This is your Elohim, right? Better yet, I should say your Nephilim or Nephilim, all right? It's your Elohim, Nephilim, and then Nephilim. All right. And these are, I guess, in a sense, these are like old terminologies, old ways. All right. They're not going to heaven. They're not going to see the upper room. None of that stuff. All right. The Most High is not going to change his mind. It is determined. The judgment that's coming for them is determined already. It's stamped, sealed, and delivered. There's no going back. right? That's why they do what they do, because they know that there's no redemption for them. There is no salvation for them. That's why they don't believe in a savior. Let me say that again. That's why they don't believe in a savior, because there is no salvation for them. The only thing that is predetermined for the fallen angels, Nephilim, and the Nephilim, the grandchildren of the fallen angels, is damnation. Their spirit, their energy, their essence will not enter into the kingdom of God, will not enter in the kingdom of the Most High. So they have to do what they have to do to try and slow down the process of their judgment. If that means going into the past to do something to affect your future, they will do that. Whether it's trauma, whether it's some type of sick thing that's attached to your DNA, anything they can do to affect your future, they will do it, because they've already seen your future. So they go into the past to try to affect the outcome of your future now. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying to you. Think of your Back to the Future movies. Think about all your time travel movies. All right? How do you affect the future? By going into the past. How do you affect the future? Is by going into the past. Do you understand the game now? Certain things they cannot change in the past. All right? Certain things they cannot change. But if they can affect your livelihood, your emotional essence, as far as what you're going through in the human body while you're in this third dimensional realm, and I have to say this again to my chosen ones, think of the body, that's the third dimensional body, right? It is not attached to you in the sense where it is you. It doesn't represent you, right? You have a soul, you have a spirit. This third dimensional body is going off of the environment that it's around, right? And that's why taking yourself out of the root chakra is important, right? That's what it is important, to take yourself out of that root chakra, because that is what this human body, the flesh, that is what it feeds off of. And that is the main reason why these fallen angels, Nephilim, right? The fallen angels, the children of fallen angels, and the grandchildren of fallen angels, many generations of them, many bloodlines of them. That's why I said to you that there are thousands, perhaps millions of them on the planet. And none of them are going to heaven. I want you to really think about that. Millions of demonic bloodlines that are walking this planet, none of them are going to heaven. Do you think that they're happy? Do you think that they feel good about you? You don't think that they're jealous, a little bit envious of you? Listen, folks, let's just say it like this. What if I said to you, listen, you're going to live your best life, right? You're going to be a millionaire. You're going to do all type of cool things. You can buy whatever you want. You can go wherever you want, right? You can be like a bully in society, right? But I say to you, at the end of everything, you're going to hell. Are you going to feel good about that? But the people that are poor, the people that weren't living as good as you, as luxurious as you, guess what? They're going to heaven. They're going to paradise. They have salvation. You don't. Do you think that these people are going to feel good about that? You never understand. You never ask yourself, why is it that rich people or wealthy people or whatever look so miserable? Does it make sense to you now? But then you probably people that are successful, you be seeing them in their cars, they look mean and angry and miserable. right? They just angry, just nasty. But then you see a guy on the corner of the street, he might be homeless and he have a big smile on his face. Do you see the difference? I hope what I'm saying makes sense to you. To the chosen ones, I want you to stay aware of what's going on and do not stress yourself. Things happen, things have happened in the past for them to try to affect your future, right? If that means passing on an STD to you as a baby just for it to affect you now in your future, these things are real. These things will happen. I tell you guys no lies. I speak from my heart. I speak with passion. I'm telling you the truth. I did not come here to lie to you. Everything I've said to you has come to pass. Everything I've said to you will come to pass. It is in stone. I tell you no lies. So chosen ones, I know it might be embarrassing when you have certain things going on with you, especially in regards to your health, right? Keep in mind these entities, these um, whatever you may call as aliens, right? Keep in mind, I want you to understand this. Many times they have seen your future and they have went into the past to try to affect what you have going on now, whether it's your health, whether it's trauma, whether it's family stuff. Um, I got to be honest. It could be anything or everything to affect your future now, right? To try and tear you down, to bully you now. Everybody is not human. Everybody is not human. They can look like anybody. They are shapeshifters. Even the Bible, if you go back to the Bible, right? Even when it is said that the Most High used to send messengers to speak to certain prophets or people of significance in the Bible, the angels, right? The angels, and there is a ranking system when it comes to the angelic regime. It is a ranking structure. But when he used to send messengers, they had the ability to shapeshift. They had the ability to look like different people. Do you understand? Sometimes so that you would not be frightened. Because sometimes if the prophets would have seen some of these angels or these angelic beings in their true form, they would be afraid. Some of them have even mistaken angels for the Most High and try to worship them. And you hear it. The angels would be like, stand up, get up. I'm not the Most High. I represent the Most High. Do not worship me. You see the difference? Now you understand where these fallen angels came to the world as gods for them to be worshipped. You understand? Because they wanted to be God. They wanted to be the Most High. This is why Lucifer is your biggest enemy. She is a witch. She is a demon. She is the most evil thing roaming this planet, roaming this plane. She's the most envious, the most deceitful, and all her children are just like her, probably worse. She is an evil, mean old lady. She's a vampire in real life, an energy vampire. And what you know as vampires that drink blood. These things are real, folks. They're not putting this stuff in entertainment. They have to let you know what they're doing. Cosmically, by universal law, they have to tell you what they're doing. So they do it subconsciously so that you can be prepared for it when it happens for real. But Lucifer is your biggest enemy. So is all of her Nephilim children. So is all of her buddies, her fallen angel buddies. They are mad. They're angry. They're jealous. They're envious. They're not going to heaven. They are not going to heaven. To my chosen ones, they will go into the past to try to affect your future. They will go into the past to try to affect your future. Somebody was just reminding me about the movie The Adjustment Bureau. That is fallen angels. Those are fallen angels. That movie was showing you about fallen angels. And it will, if you didn't need a bigger clue, if that they were fallen angels, what was their weakness in the movie? What was their weakness in the movie? That's your biggest clue. That will tell you that movie is about fallen angels, Nephilim, and Nephilim. The Adjustment Bureau, that is about fallen angels and how they manipulate time. That is my best example. They go into the past to try to affect your future. It could be at your job. It could be at your school. It could be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your children. It could be anything. They'll manipulate situations to make you look bad, to make you look crazy. Chosen ones, hold on to your faith. Hold on to your faith. Do not let them kill you spiritually. Do not let them kill you mentally. Do not let them kill you emotionally. They are not going to heaven. They're envious of you. They hate you. Lucifer is your biggest enemy. Her and all the millions of demons that roam this planet that pretend to be rich people, celebrities, athletes. These are the children of Nephilim. These are the Nephilim. These are demons walking the planet. I tell you no lies. Stop looking up to these people. Stop worshiping them. I know it's a part of entertainment. I know it is. Because I still watch movies too. But I look at them to decode them now. Be careful, chosen ones. Do not let them kill you mentally, emotionally. Don't even let them try and kill you physically. They go into your past to try to affect your future. The best example I have for you is the Adjustment Bureau. They are not going to heaven. These are beings that are not going to heaven. That's why in the movie, they were in a tower. We fight not against flesh and blood, but principalities in high places. You think a lot of these skyscrapers have human beings living in them? No, they're looking down at you in high places, thinking about ways they can manipulate you. What you see physically is happening spiritually. That's why you can't afford to live in those penthouse places, because those are where the Nephilim and the fallen angels live, to look down on you, to look down on society, because they feel like they're better than you. Let me give you guys a quick example about money. All right? And just to show you that money's not a real thing. Let's just say there's about, let's say 150 million people that are working right now. All right? From that 150 million people, I'll take a penny from their paycheck. You do the math. Each week, each month, I take a penny from their paycheck. How much money do I have? And can I live comfortably? And that is from one penny. A 100 million people are working, and I get a penny from your paycheck. Do the math. Do you think I can live comfortably on that penny? Do the math. This is why money is not a real thing. Do you understand? Do not get caught up into this matrix. There is a life beyond this. Do not let these demons, don't let Lucifer, she is a wicked, evil vampire. I seen her today in the supermarket. Her and Tarnush. They are demons. Vampires. They're dying. All their avatars are dying. They're on their last breath. They're dying. That's why they prey on the blood of children to make them feel young again. I tell you no lies. They are a dying race. There are aspects to this physical dimension that they don't talk about and explain. They can manipulate it, but they still have to go. They still fall under the laws of this third dimensional realm. Gravity is a real thing. So if you're a tall person, yes, you're going to be affected. Your knees are going to be hurting. Your back's going to be messed up. Your skin is going to look aged. They still have to obey the laws that goes on in this physical dimension. That's why I tell you guys they use bodies like avatars. They use them like vehicles. All right, I'm done. I just wanted to share that to the chosen ones. So when you see me with a mask on, that is for the reason. All right? Because a long time ago, they went into my past to try to affect my future. But that will not discourage me or let me feel down or any type of way. I'm still going to encourage you guys. I'm still here for you guys. I'm going to be here to the very end. All right? I want you guys to do well, man. Stay focused. This third dimensional realm is temporary. All right? We see that water can just come through and wash everything away, just like the flood. A tornado can come through and blow everything away. The fire can come and burn everything away. The earth can open up and everything will fall right in. You understand? All right. To my chosen ones, the people with the soul, stay focused. Be well. Do not get caught up in this third dimensional realm too much. There is life after death. It's the kid. Stay focused, people. All right. Peace.